One of the challenges of being a leader is that once you begin leading, a lot of people come to you and ask you to take on even more roles than you already have. So it's very important as a leader to be willing to take opportunities that come your way, but at the same time, you have to develop discernment and wisdom in deciding which opportunities to take and which ones you need to say no to in order to fulfill the mission that you happen to be called to at that time. Another challenge in being a leader is that sometimes you're going to be asked to do things that you would not necessarily seek to do, and they aren't the things that you love the most. For example, I love teaching. I was created to teach. Yet sometimes in being a professor, you get asked to do more administrative things, which are very different from teaching. And so you have to be willing to take on the roles that may not be the ones that you love the most, but actually by taking on these roles, you can learn and grow as a leader and then take those skills that you acquire back into the role that you love the most. So when I was asked to serve as the chair of the department at my university, I took on that role. It wasn't the thing that I loved to do the most, but I loved it in the sense that I was helping others to teach and to fulfill their roles as teachers. And then when I went back into the classroom full time, I felt like I was actually a better teacher by having taken on a role that I didn't necessarily seek. Another challenge in being a leader is just simply the stress that the responsibility brings. So I encourage people, no matter what kind of leadership role they have, whether it's large or small, to live a very balanced life as much as they can. And by balance, I mean working hard, but also playing and resting hard too. It's important to take care of yourself. I know a lot of leaders who have used their jobs and their responsibilities as excuses for not going to the doctor, not taking care of themselves, not sleeping enough. But if your body gets worn out or your mind gets too stressed, you're not going to be an effective worker, let alone an effective leader. So one of the challenges to being a good leader is to insist on living as balanced a life as you can, seeking rest, seeking refreshment, and seeking a little bit of play along with all that work.